Hey everyone, it's Tenja. So let's take a look at what we have going on for the week of November 8th to November the 14th in World of Warcraft. The first thing we have going is we are into our third week of our pre-patch event. So we have one more week to finish tweaking our UI and finish respecing any characters we might have left before we hit our first milestone on November 15th, which will bring our first taste of pre-patch combat events. I personally have to get my mage, my priest, and my rogue spec'd and their UI set up yet, but so far I gotta say the alts that I have done seem to be doing better damage overall. Our first big event started Sunday the 6th, and that is the 18-year anniversary event. That will run till the 27th of November, the day before the expansion launches. With this event you can get a few mounts, some pets, and a few cosmetic and toy items. The first one you're going to get is the Illidari Doomhawk mount. This drops off the Doomwalker just outside of the Caverns of Time. You don't have to do the quest, you can just go kill him, and the mount should be 100% drop rate. There are other quests you can pick up, such as the AV quest. If you pick that up, you can earn yourself the Stormpike Battle Ram of your Alliance and the Frostwolf Snarler of your Horde. But the most unique item you can get is the Kama's Edge, which is a one-handed axe that drops off the Doomwalker. This one took me a bit to farm up last year. I probably had 100 tries before I seen the first one drop, but I gotta say, it's a really sharp looking axe. Moving on, again this week, Castle Nathria, Sanctum of Domination, and Sepulchre of the First Ones will continue to be faded. So get out there, find yourself some normal groups, and get yourself Jigglesworth Senior. There's still time to do it. Up next we have our weekly quest, and this week it will be the Mist of Pandaria Time Walking. So if you have any alts left that need to be leveled, this is a pretty fast way of doing it. And with the experience buff going on this week, they should be super fast at leveling. So if you're looking to top off a few more characters before the expansion, check these out. Plus these are a great way to finish out your transmog. And I know I'll be pushing them since I have 2 more characters to level to 60 to finish off my full roster. And I still want to farm up the Infinite Time Reaver. And finally this week, our PvP brawl will be the Temple of Hamago. I've tried this in the past and it's okay, I just haven't done it in quite a while. But for me this week in World of Warcraft, I did get all 11 of my mount farms done. And I did get to farm up a few new pieces of transmog for a few of my alts. So overall it was a pretty good week. So this week I started off with Antorus the Burning Throne. Got my 33rd attempt in on the Shackled Ursel, the Sword, and the Scythe. I didn't have any luck in there, and I didn't see any group members get it either. So maybe next week we'll have a little better luck. Once I did my 2 runs over there, I headed over to Mythic Nighthold and got attempt number 24 on the Hellfire Infernal done. But again, I still didn't have any luck on this mount either. After that I headed up to Northrend, went to Aldair, and got attempt number 18 on Memron's Head. And again I had no luck on this either. But I did get new transmog, which is pretty cool. And there's still plenty of transmog in there for me to get. After that I went to my garrison, and it would have been really nice if Blizzard would have kept developing these instead of just abandoning them. It seems like such a waste. But anyways, I went to Mythic Blackrock Foundry, and I got my 66th attempt done for the Ironhoof Destroyer. I didn't have any luck on this mount either. So with the big raids out of the way, I figured I'd head over to Battle for Azeroth and knock out my 5-man mythics. Of course I hit Freehold first, being its closest to Borealis. And I got attempt number 24 done for Sharkbait, the Red Parrot mount. Again, the luck was not with me on this one. So I headed back to Borealis and headed over to Zuldazar. Went up to King's Rest and got my 16th attempt on the Tombstalker, but I still didn't see it drop either. So with all that out of the way, I figured I'd go try my luck at the Pandaren World bosses. And after this week I have attempt number 553 on the Son of Galleon, attempt number 171 on the Heavenly Onyx Cloud Serpent, attempt number 147 on the Cobalt Primordial Direhorn, and attempt number 195 on the Thundering Cobalt Cloud Serpent. Even with all them attempts, I still didn't see a mount drop. So with all my mount farming done, I headed into the Siege of Orgrimmar to get a couple shots on the Tusks of Manaroth. I did it on both Heroic and Mythic, because it doesn't matter, as long as I get the transmog I'll be happy, but I still didn't see him drop. And I have been checking the black market auction house for this because they can go up on there, but I haven't seen them up there either. So with all the bad luck I had on the mounts, this week really surprised me when I had some really good luck on pets. I'd got 3 of the harder ones to get. The first one I got was the Silver Shell Snapper. It drops from the Steward's Stupendous Stew in Bastion. The second pet I got was the Larian Pouncer, which drops from the Larian Rider Orthresis, the guy that summoned with the Black Bell, again out of Bastion. And the third and final one was the Gilded Waiter, which drops from the treasure chest out of Bastion. I got all of them in one day, which really shocked me, because they're all pretty tough to get, or at least I've had a pretty hard time getting them. So on the pet front, I did really well. And as for the Abyss Worm, out of the 2 Miss Argaris, I did make it into there again, and I did a few extra, but I missed recording a couple. So I got attempts number 79 to 93 done. Let's take a look at them, and I'll see you on the other side.
Is beneath.
93 attempts down, and it's still way better than Dragon Soul. And I did get a few more pieces of transmog for a few more of my alts, so that's kinda nice. And just in case you're wondering this week, I'm wearing a very old set. It's the Warrior set from older. It's the Conqueror's Siegebreaker Battle Gear. This is the 25-man version, and it's kinda sucky because it doesn't come with a set of boots, and there are no boots that drop in there that match it. If you want to get this set, it's a pretty easy set to farm. The only thing you'll notice is when you're farming for it, you'll get 10-man and 25-man gear dropping from the same raid. But hey, if you had any good luck this week, tell me about it in the comment section. I enjoy hearing about it. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. You can click on subscribe. Thanks for coming by and watching it. I'd like to send a hi out to my best friend, and you all take care.